All right, everybody, we are going right into this game. We are right into this. This is a map 2. This is Search and Destroy. We're getting right into it. Seattle won the first map, about 250 to 156, I think it was. But all the issues coming in, we're all right. We're getting into this. We found a match. We're doing what we can. Seattle versus Denver. Again, Seattle is up 1-0. But Seattle though, with the advantage in a 3v2 here. The names are flipped on the stream, but got it into a 2v2. At found the bomb. They're trying to play here over towards A in this 2v2.
2v2 here as AT tries to just pick off somebody here as he's looking to get the bomb down. It's just search and destroy on this map is such a whirlwind with this U here, so you never really know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, AT will find one under Rehaven as it all will be come down to Aid. He's trying to find what he can in the top church. AT though spots him out, just holding the irons. Aid trying to find what he can over to U, but he will get gunned down. That is Seattle with the round win. I think the names are flipped on the stream here. But that is Seattle with the first round win here, and a good look here starting off on Search and Destroy.
AT quick 2-0 as well, looking toward to get some streaks for the later rounds as well.
Yeah, and this map's really about the defense. What can you win these defensive rounds? And how can you do it? It's looking like Seattle's gonna stay heavy over here towards A. Again with this push, but Seattle, they're staying aggressive on it, trying to find one. Good trades coming in through here, but Seattle will find one. Denver will find another. It's checkerboards in the feed. Air Vanity with the sniper. It's 2v2 here as it's looking like they're gonna wrap back towards B.
Quick trade after trade after trade. It was like a marketplace over there in U. And now look at number 5 here, just trying to loop through Vanity and try and get something going with this sniper here. Do you not see him?
Did not see him. He must not have seen him there. A little bit of a lapse there. Is he trying to
Now
find
he's
the timing? He spots him out. Can he get the shot? Oh no, he misses the shot. Comes in with the pistol and he will fall. Seattle with another round win. A little shaky there with the sniper, I'm not gonna lie, but
just
Seattle's
a bit,
still looking
a little
good.
shaky.
Just a bit. It's been a while since we played with snipers on Search. It's been and it's not looking up for BO7 with that whatever the hell sniper rifle
Yeah,
they got going in there. But
yeah.
again, Seattle looking good, up 2-0.
Seattle looking good. Their team plays very well. It seems that every kill is traded, so they're really playing with each other as they try and go up 3-0 here.
Yeah. Nades flying in, stuns will land, signs will find one, Aid will find another. Kane will find a little bit of a consolation kill onto Aid as it looked like they tried a little bit of a B hit off this instead as Air Vanity will find another. It's all down to it's all out to end and he finds one. It's down to enough. As he gets it into a 2v1, it's still doable.
Look at 8
Bomb
here.
is down
8,
though.
8 posted right up here, top church. It's going to be a 1v1
Yeah.
for the match. Oh!
Oh. Can't quite find the kill. He will fall. Denver finds a round. That's a good round. You really don't want to fall behind 3-0 there. So they got the round they needed, keeping it close, getting what they can.
Good
Again, if
patience
you're
there
just
by
joining
Signs
us,
as well.
yeah. Again, if you're just joining us, the names are swapped on stream. But getting into this one, Seattle is up 1-0 as Search and Destroy on this map it's weird. At least for me it was always weird.
Very streaky. Seems like kind of just got into a flow state running around, trying to find just kill after kill as Signs goes down.
Yeah. Kane and enough will find one. Kane can't find the third, but his teammate's right there to get the kill. Seattle, another flawless round. Getting it pretty, they got that round quick. I mean, you blink, you might miss it.
Yeah, quick round. Big gunfight after gunfight right in that courtyard area. All the, seems every round so far has gone to that A point. That's the hot zone here on this map.
Yeah, and you know, it always was tricky for me at least with just it's so chaotic over there with how fast you die in this game, it
Hmm.
being such a cornery map, if that's even a word. But it's looking like Seattle's gonna try over here towards B8, playing a little aggressive. He will fall with no teammates in sight. Seattle looking like they're gonna have the positions here on to B to get the bomb down. Is Denver a little bit caught off guard there with how fast they play?
Bert looks like he's going to get it down now, but look at 5. I don't think 1 will see 5 before 5 sees 2. So
The nade though spots him out. What a nade, he misses the sniper shot, gets stunned. Can he get away with his life? He's trying to get away. Oh my goodness. Usain Bolt out here getting away with the pistol. Signs though, finds one onto AT. It's a 2v2. Bomb did not get planted. They've got 37 seconds. To be honest, I don't know what they were doing. They didn't plant the bomb. It is a
and they're split
2v1
here
though.
on the map.
Yeah, they're split here on the map. Bomb worked its way back towards A as it's all down to signs, but he will fall. Seattle. A little bit of a weird approach there, not planting the bomb, but it ultimately worked out for him with the gunny, so they'll take the 4-1 advantage.
And another good map there. Just quick maps, back and forth, back and forth. A little longer one there, right as we sort of the point that they go B. So we will do
Yeah,
have Kane on a 3 streak though, so watch out for that.
yeah. You know, Denver really staying committed here towards this A push, and I like the aggressive approach out of Seattle as enough will find another opening kill, 6 kills for him and Kane in just 5 rounds. You know, they're playing it aggressive, kind of relying on their gunny here, relying on the teammate collaboration is they take majority map control. Air Vanity will find one with the nade. Remember, no trophy systems. It's raining cats and dogs. Evens it up here as it's looking like they're going to try and plant the bomb over here towards A.
I don't think Seattle knows where they are. Seems they're just waiting for noise or plan or something as we're gonna get maybe. No,
Yeah.
gets away.
Yeah, Seattle looking, oh, signs, spots one onto Vert there as it's down to a 1v2 again. It feels like Signs is getting stuck in these 1v2s, 1v3s every round, but we'll see what he can do. Gets spotted on the head glitch on the bomb, and he will fall. Seattle on match point, 5-1.
Seattle not having exactly the toughest of times running through this map here. It seems that just their team play is just outplaying. They're isolating some of these Denver players and getting the gunfights they want heading into this match point.
Yeah, they're playing. They came at it with a little bit of aggressive approach, maybe a little bit of a slap in the face to Denver. Maybe they weren't quite expecting such fast pace going into the map, and you know they're just trusting their gunny. They're running it down. They said, screw the plays, we're just running it down. They are, however, going to work this back towards A instead of B here. Signs will find one entity. Air Vanity will find another. Vert will ultimately get one trade, but Denver here getting the advantage in this round. Signs can't quite find the kill. Though, finds a kill onto Rehavens as he evens it up at a 2v2.
Sign spotted their top church, but doesn't actually leave top church.
Yep. Playing his position, he does eventually leave top church, but the timing will find him. Vert will get the kill onto him. It's all down to aid for the map. What can he do? Top fire, just trying to play for a little bit of information here through this tiny little peephole. Just trying to see what he can. You know, 1v2, it's not over as it looks like Seattle's going to work their way back towards spawn and get this bomb planted onto B.
Interesting to see how Aid will play this once that bomb goes down.
Yeah. Looking
He
like
does
he's
have
going
a
to try
sub
and
as
work his
well.
way through P3. It's all about the timings. Trying to find what he can over here on the plat. Interesting positioning. Will he find the kill? No, he won't. Great creddy corners out of Seattle there as they take map 2 pretty handedly, I might add.
A change of pace there for this entire map so far.
Yeah.
You know, just
did it. We figured it out. We're in a map 3. We are here, and Vanity immediately starting us off with a 2-piece as Seattle is looking to get started here over towards A. The first tick didn't quite come through. Aid came in with the kill on Vert right in time. There's trades in the feed. Signs will find the kill as Denver will come away with the win there as Seattle almost had the tick, but they didn't quite get it.
That first push there by Seattle stopped somewhat well by Denver. Lives are 27-23 in favor of Denver, and to your point, the tick did not come through. So Denver in a favorable position as we roll into the second push here.
Yeah, Seattle, they're going to find a little bit of time here, try to get this first tick over here onto A as they will find 2 onto Vanity and Rehaven. It looks like they're going to get a little bit of progress here as Denver started off good with the lives, but the lives coming back a little bit towards even. Rehaven, though, contesting the time. I don't know if that second tick came through. Nope, it did. Progress continuing as they're going to find a couple kills. Air Vanity will find a consolation onto Vert. Enough will find another. It's looking like this A zone will be captured for Seattle. Enough starting 5-1 on a 4 streak.
A taken here, and lives are basically even. Kane starting off somewhat slow, 1 and 3 going in, but he's going to look to bounce it back as they try and rotate over this towards B. If you look at him, look at enough here, trying to loop through the back and catch the guys as they spawn. See if they start getting some progress over there onto B as he's on a 5 spree.
Oh, he found one but couldn't find the next. Shut him down on the 5 spree. Kane, though, trying to find what he can over Platt. Finds the kill onto Air Vanity. Trying to get positioning. Aid will find him. Rehaven finds one as well. Enough. Finds one onto Rehaven as Seattle. Looking like they're going to have to reset their push here a little bit. Trying to come at it with a little bit of a different approach.
Seattle actually flipped. They now lead in lives, albeit only 1. Starting the first push down by 4. As down goes Rehaven, out. However, AT will have 2. And it just looks like they're kind of setting up to play a little TDM before we're fun.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle, you're going to get probably maybe 1 or 2 good pushes left at this as there's 43 seconds left. They will find 2. Kane will get shut down, though, as, you know, they're just trying to find the positioning. Enough just trying to wait for his teammates to come, but nope, he will get shut down. You've got 5 lives remaining. You got 30 seconds. You just got to go. You got one last push.
Gotta just give it all here. 4v7, preserve any streaks if anyone has them. Signs is on a 2. 15 seconds left, 62.
Yeah, 2 kills came in there for Seattle, but Vert immediately gets shut down. All left at Kane. He will fall in church. No prayers were answered. Denver, a good solid first round there. I mean, Seattle got 3 ticks, but it was big. They didn't let any progress come over towards B. Is, you know, a solid round for Denver on defense.
Absolutely. Denver held off as much as they could on to the first couple pushes over there on A. And Seattle ended up breaking through, but to your point, they kept it solid on B there and did not let any progress go through there.
Yeah. You know, defense can get tricky once that A point gets captured, but again, Seattle just trying to find what they can. Denver gonna start with 3 men over here towards B. Vanity will find one towards mid and top church. Kane, though, finds the kill with the pistol. 3 will fall for Denver. Immediately make that 4. Seattle, good start on defense here. Aid, though, will find one over towards A, trying to get, you know, a progress towards anywhere, just trying to stay alive for his teammates. Is Seattle starting off hot?
Seattle starting off hot. The motto here is you got to win your defenses here on control, and they look like they are determined to do that. Lives being even here, just over a minute left. This second round here of control, but Denver does have control of A, so interested to see how this plays out when the push comes.
Yeah, 2 fall for Denver. Rehaven finds one, tries to stay alive as long as he can, but enough will shut him down. Only 1 tick came through onto A there. You got 2 people for Denver trying to work their way towards B at, though, just the thorn in their side working in their spawn, but good job to shut him down there from Rehaven. You know, a little 2-2 split there as it's looking maybe like the second tick will come over here towards A as there's a little under a minute left and just lives basically even.
looks like Aid and Denver and everybody in between seems to be running around rampant, just picking off any Seattle player they can find. Seattle looks like they're just prepared to give this up and we'll start moving over towards B, but only Vert over that way. He's gonna have win his first one. He's got a second one coming his way right now, and he'll take 2. And then now it's going to be a race to get over to B.
Yeah, that was a big play out of Vert there, just to shut that push down and, give a little bit of that cushion towards that P3 push. Let his teammates relax back and focus back. As Seattle again finding 2 kills, so, getting up a little bit on lives here by 3. Sorry, make it 2, but Seattle, just the common approach. You stick one in the back, you stick one towards the front. You play. Denver's gonna be running through your spawn, trying to loop into your spawn. Gets challenged by 2, trying to stay alive as long as he can. Finds one with the pistol. The next chow will come through. Oh, he has to reload, and Kane will come in for the support. That is great teamwork out of Seattle. 3 will fall for Denver. About 40 seconds left here as you're down by about 5 lives, Denver. You'll probably get about 1 or 2 good pushes.
8 is through here. Raven is through. He'll get taken down bottom turns. But Seattle's setup there is just every angle is covered. They could not get through whatsoever, and that was emphasized there with that Seattle back tank there where everybody just converged and got all the trades to end that push right then and there. Because it's 9-4 in favor of Seattle and live with 15 seconds left.
Yeah. Kane will find 2. He finds a third. A little bit of trades in the feed, but the time running low, lives ran out again. Seattle, good job to even that up there. And like you said, it all comes down to the defenses. Can you win your defenses on control? And it looks like both sides are doing that.
Defense wins championships. That's the
Exactly.
age-old saying. So, as we get, someone's gonna have to win an offense at some point. So, see what happens here.
Yeah. Denver, I believe, is up in Seattle, I believe Denver is up in ticks, I believe. They got maybe 1 onto B, but it looks like Seattle, they're gonna try a 4 stack here over towards this A side, and Denver, they didn't expect it. They sit 3 over towards B and mid. Is that first tick of progress already gonna come through, and maybe even the second. Aid running through the spawn trying to find what he can, but they're challenging. 2 will fall for Denver again. Rehaven, he also falls. 2 ticks have already come through for Seattle, and they might even get the time. It's looking like Denver's going to back up and give it to him. That's the A point immediately. You're already up by 4 lives. Seattle starting out quick on this offense.
Seattle came out of a cannon there, took A within 10 seconds of game time, and took 8 lives from Denver almost immediately. And now they're just going to work methodically over towards B as Vert is already over. He'll set up. He knows guys are going to be coming from behind him. He's just going to wait. Start collecting his time.
Yeah. Seattle, I mean, they came out with their guns hot. They said, screw it. We said you got to win on offense. They said, we'll do it. Watch us. Some trades rolling through the feed, though, is lives. I mean, again, they've got 6 life advantage. They've got 1:45 to work with. They can take their time. They can play for information. They can play for the pushes. Air Vanity, though, finds 1. Signs will find another. Denver showing a little bit of pushback here.
2 and 4 trying to work through top house here. And it looks like they'll be followed. This will be a 4 push right through. 4 right over here.
Ooh.
There's 3 dead.
Yeah, enough. He said, screw the pushback. I'm trying to win the round. He finds 4. Vert will also find 2. Make that 24 and 13 for enough as the ticks are going to start to roll through. They've got 2 guys on the hill. Kane will fall, but 2's in the back. Yeah. It's looking like this round's gonna go. Can Denver find the time? No, they can't. Seattle gets that glorious offensive round. And the 6 ticks. They get the advantage.
Just an absolute masterclass from Seattle there that round. Just everything went their way. They did everything right. They won their one-on-ones, and they isolated guys just how they wanted to be able to make the clean work of Denver in that third round there.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, they shot out of a cannon towards that A point. Denver they didn't expect it. As it's looking like Denver gonna try a similar strat to what Seattle did there, sending one towards mid, trying to get some progress over towards A. Seattle, though, will find 2. Aid will find one onto enough, but Denver on the time already. Looking like that first tick might come through here. It does. Is kind of similar to last round. Is Denver starting out hot on defense, but Seattle showing some fight.
First push came through, getting the kick there, as you said, but then the pushes stopped. It seems that Seattle, every time they look at it, just get a little bit of excitement. They come back and they get together, and they stop them in their tracks.
Yeah. Showing a little bit of false hope, maybe trying to give them what they can. Air Vanity will find 2, though. Tries to find the third onto enough, but he will fall. Raven, though, finds another. Contesting the time here. Rehaven will find 2 as this second tick comes through, and it's looking like Seattle's gonna push back here and maybe give them this time and just, you know, you're only down 1 life. You don't want to throw too many towards this A point, as that A will come through as they're gonna back up for B here.
No, you're absolutely correct. There comes a point where you just throw and then you screw yourself for the second point on the map. But there is a point where you just have to say, hey guys, let's stop. Let's stop throwing lives at this, and let's just set up and hold the next minute and a half over on B.
Yeah. The lives will come split here as, you know, Seattle getting set up for a push here, really playing towards this heavy, towards this front side. Kane will find one onto Signs. Vert, though, can't find the kill onto Aid. Kane will find one onto Vanity. There's trades just rolling through the feed. It's looking like Seattle's getting a good hold here. 5 will be the last one standing towards the hill. He will fall at the hands of Kane. You know, Denver a little bit split up here, trying to regroup and get a good push towards this hill.
Actually seems like Seattle's a little all over the place. They're not as controlled as we're used to seeing them on the map. It seems that they're kind of spread a little thin here, but as I say that, they've kind of right themselves, so I take it back.
Yeah. You know, they're just, I mean, working through their spawn, working through mid, I mean, like an avocado, they're peeling the layers back. Just peeling them apart on the defensive side. Just, again, just reading that push over through A is Signs will find one on Divert, and, you know, Denver, they can't crack through right now.
Looks like Seattle's getting aggressive on defense. They're starting to push through and trying to move their bottom lineup towards the middle of the map. But 5 looks like he might be through, but he's going to run into 2 of them as they're spawning from back there now.
Yeah, 18 seconds left. You got 3 lives remaining. Not looking too hot for you, Aid, though. We'll find one onto Kane. You got no respawns. You got 8 seconds. You got to be perfect. You got to go towards the time. No one's near the time. 2 will fall. Aid will find one onto Vert, but he will fall. That is a round win for Seattle. It was looking shaky there, but, you know, once Denver got that tick onto A, Seattle said, no, we're locking it down. We want to win this map, and we're going home. We're going to bed.
Seattle, like you said, wants to go to bed.